What is going on, guys? Today we are putting this extended ZR1 style spoiler on the Corvette. First thing we're going to do here is come to the back of the car, pull off our taillights with a T15 bit. With that screw taken out, you can just grab the top here, tip it forward, pull it out, disconnect your light. Once you get the taillights out, you can take off those four. There's only two left, but all four of those have a 10mm nut on them. You can take those off. Also, while you're in there taking those nuts off, you can go ahead and unplug the third brake light right there. And now with those nuts out and the third brake light off, you can just pick the old spoiler up out of the car. And with the old spoiler out of the car, you can flip it over, bring it over to your workbench and take these two screws out, because you're going to need to put this brake light in the new spoiler. And there is an actual little socket that'll fit over the end of this and turn it out, but I'm just going to use the pliers because I don't have that handy. After those screws are out, the third brake light will just pop out of your old spoiler. And the Extreme Online store did provide new screws to hold in the third brake light, as well as all the screws that you're going to need to mount it to your car. They also supply you with this double-sided tape, which I thought about running a strip across the front like I did when I installed the Miata spoiler. Probably not going to do that because those holes are external from the trunk, so it won't matter if water leaks in them or not. We're going to go ahead and tighten up those screws, and then we'll mark out which holes we need to drill in the bumper. So what I've done now is put in all 6 screws. What I'm going to do is draw on each one of them with this window crayon, and then set the spoiler on the car, and it should leave 4 dots where I need to drill holes. There they are, crayoned up. Time to put them on the car. Well, can't see them in video, but you can see them very good in person. There is now 4 marks where I need to drill holes. And here is the fun part. Gonna drill some holes. Assuming the spoiler ever comes off the car and a stock one or something else goes on that these holes would be exposed, you can always buy a little plastic cap, paint match them, and it won't look too horrible. Now the holes are drilled and everything, we're going to go ahead and put the spoiler in place and run our screws up. How I'm doing this is, I've already done that side, but over here I'm going to start by putting in the outside most one. It's going to be easiest to reach your hand in this hole because of the placement of that hole is like right in line with this lip. And once that screw is started, move on to this one. As soon as that one's started, move on to that one, and then tighten them all down. Now you got them all loosely in there, you can go ahead and grab a 10mm wrench, tighten them up. Remember that the ones you took out on the stock spoiler were most likely just tighter than finger tight, so don't crank these, otherwise you might pull the riv nut out of the fiberglass. That would be bad. And now you can enjoy what you've just done or critique it. This side fits pretty good. And then just on this very end, the spoiler kind of lifts off the car. And the backside looks, yep, looks like that. The backside looks pretty much the same all the way around. Now go ahead and throw your taillights back in. With your taillights in, just take a step back and enjoy how goddamn good your car looks. And maybe if it looks like mine, wash it.